my name is Kendra. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today we have a Forever 21 haul. I haven't done one in quite a while. I wasn't impressed every time I kind of took a look at their website. However, it's a very loud plane. I feel like they had a lot of really cute summer pieces in, a lot of little trendy things. So I picked up some things just to kind of test the waters again. I will say, since their bankruptcy, you know, Forever 21 has not been the same. Obviously, you no longer have plus sizes in store, most stores, and then also just in general, their selection is a lot smaller. I feel like it used to be pages and pages and pages of things, but now it's definitely more of a pared down assortment, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Good thing if those pieces are actually good. If they're good, we don't need as many options of the same exact little floral dress. You feel? So yeah, and I think I got everything in like a 3X just because their sizes are a little bit more on the teen side of things. I don't think they're considered teen, but just in general, I think online they only go up to a 3X and it runs a tad small, but I'll let you guys know as we go through what size things are. And yeah, let's hop in. First, we have this little set. Now, it has the makings of an adorable little set, but it's just a bit too small. The top and the bottom are sold separately, and I got them both in a 3X, but like, it's just not fitting right. The shorts are smocked all around the top and they're this seersucker kind of material. So there's definitely some stretch overall, but there is like an undershort and that's what's a little bit tight on me just in general. Like I have room, but they're not flowy. So they're just kind of tight to the body. And then the top has this elasticated neckline. It's a nice square neckline. And then again, it's just this super, super tiny little, I don't even know if you would call this gingham. It must be. It's the smallest gingham I've ever seen in my life. It's probably doing weird things to the camera, but super tiny gingham in this like white and tan, very, very subtle. And you know, it has the puff sleeves, it has the cute little details, but it's just not quite working for me. And the back is elastic there. I do have room in that little panel or whatever, but the top's not really where I'm worried. Like I would wear this with a little white skirt, you know, tucked into something, but as a set with these shorts, it's just not working. So yeah, I would say no on both of these ones. For me, I carry most of my weight in my stomach. If your body is composed a little bit differently, you might be able to get away with this, but I'm just not loving the way this is looking. Okay, so I had to kind of mess around and get the correct bra situation for this. Actually, I'm able to wear just like a standard bra, straps and everything. This is actually 2 pieces, and I don't think they're meant to go together, or at least I didn't really see them, I don't think, on the same model, but I definitely got them as an outfit to pair together. There's a lot going on. This is a scrunchie, by the way. It comes with a little scrunchie, but the top has these little eyelets at the top and then these little fabric covered buttons. Full waist fit is smocked, and then I do like the sleeve. There's a little flounce to it, but it's a full sleeve, covers my arms. And then you do have quite a deep V. I'm not usually a deep V kind of girl, but I don't know, this seems, maybe it's the black, it seems very tasteful. Not comfortable with this. You could kind of wear it a bit higher and a bit more up and back and it would do that, but I want this to meet, so that's why I pull this down. Now, I don't know if these blacks match. You guys will be able to tell way better than me. But again, there is a smocked waistband here, and then you have some little ruffly layer. There is a black slip skirt underneath, and this is pretty tight to the body, to be honest, but the top layers are completely loose and flowy. It does get a bit shorter in the back, but I might be able to pull that down. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. I definitely wouldn't be bending over. This would be like one of the, you know, where you kind of go down like that. I wouldn't do any bending in this, but I don't feel overly exposed, probably just because there's so many tulle floaty layers, and even the layers are this like crinkly material. I think this will be a really nice set going into the fall. I don't see myself wearing this in 100-degree Texas summer, but in 80-degree Texas fall all day long, you know? And I'm not super crazy for seasonal dressing, but I think just in general, I don't wear a lot of black. So to me, this feels very fall winter, but to you, this might just be an everyday fit. What do you guys think? Do you think this is too weird with like the 2 different textures going on, but because it's all black, it feels pretty seamless to me? And I'm loving the lines that this is giving me. This line, I feel like the skirt is hitting me in a good spot. The sleeves of the shoulder, I think it all is just working out very well, but you tell me. I'm not wearing my glasses, so it might be a lot worse than what I'm thinking, but yeah, this is it. Yay for real bra. My bun is just going to get frizzier and frizzier, so I'm so sorry. Next is this set. Now, every single piece in this was sold separately. So the shirt, the pants, and then this is a totally separate top. I think you can already tell, like, I wanted this to work and I had like a vision, but now that I have it on, these aren't the best pieces for it. So actually this button up is super nice. Like if you just wanted a really airy blue and white pinstripe button up independently from this whole set, I would recommend this one. I feel like I have plenty of room in my arms. I have these rolled up, but they roll all the way down. They have buttons, and I could button this as well. So this is a nice oversized button down that you could use tons of different ways through this whole summer. And you know, you can tie this if you wanted to make like a little cute tie front situation, like something like this. It's very trendy, and you know, always just ways to kind of wear your pieces a little bit differently so you get more wear out of them. You can wear this as a swim cover up, especially if you have like a white swimsuit or red, very Americana, but I think it would be super cute. It is, you know, pretty see-through. It's kind of a lightweight, just like stiff cotton. It does have some texture through it as well. Really good button down. Underneath, I got this little white tank top because I thought it would go well with this, just as a plain underpinning for this whole outfit. I didn't think it was going to be this short. Basically, it's just a stiff kind of a linen type tank top, has a square neckline, really cut pretty high through the arms, which I like. And then at the back you have smocking and then the little tie there. So there's some cute details, but this is just too tight for me. Maybe if I wore a different bra, but overall I'm feeling kind of compressed in here, and I feel like if I don't fiddle with this and tug it down, it wants to sit much higher, and it definitely doesn't look crisp or clean that way. So get down there. Yeah, it's just not a great fit for me personally. All of these are in a 3X, so if your bust is any larger, I have like a C cup. Yeah, if your bust is larger than C, I definitely would not go towards this. I can show you the pants, but it's really lackluster. Biggest gripe with the pants, totally see-through. And as you can see, there's a lining that ends at my mid-thigh. It's like a weird short situation. And there is a cutout in the leg, which I thought would be like super fun and summery, but combined with the see-throughness and this and that, we look a mess. This is a mess. So maybe if this wasn't super tight on you, you wouldn't be able to notice that this is super see-through, but I don't know. I think you would probably still be able to tell, and it would still look bad. So it's gonna be a no for me. The two items I have on really don't go together, so I'm gonna talk about them independently of one another. I thought this little cropped sweater vest situation was very, very cute. I love these pieces that are really good for kind of transitioning and wearing in both seasons. I might be lying. I don't think I have a white one. I have a black, really oversized sweater vest. I have like pink and orange, one with like houndstooth, but I don't have just like a cute little white one. And this one has buttons, which I feel like makes it even more versatile. I love the deep V here. I love how wide it is up top here as well. And yeah, this is what the back looks like, pretty standard. And it has wooden buttons. So I just think this is a really sweet piece. It can go with a lot of different things, tucked into a skirt. You can wear this with jeans. Like, I think you can do a lot with something like this. In the winter, a turtleneck underneath. So cute. The skirt I have on, let's pan. I did not realize when I bought this that there was no stretch. I think sometimes I just assume things have like a little bit, or, you know, at least the waistband will have something, but this has nothing. It's a really tight, stiff cotton, and there is a lining as well that makes it even worse, even more tight. And then there's these little seashells that go all the way down, like where buttons should be. So I thought that was a cute little detail. It does have a little floral pattern on it. It's almost like lace is like sewn on or sewn into it. I don't even know what to call this, but there's textured little, almost like embroidery all around this. So I thought that was really pretty as well. Again, this is a 3X, so can't get anything bigger. So if you're any larger than me, this will definitely not work for you. I had to put it on over my head. There is a zip in the back, but yeah, that was not happening. So I put it on over my head and kind of shimmied down. And it has the little ruffle at the bottom. So again, if it fit, it'd be really cute and flirty, but alas, it does not. Top is not stretchy at all. And actually, this bit is there's supposed to be these really long strings so that you can wrap it up your waist. If you're wearing a cute little cropped top, you have these and you can like wrap them around your torso for a cute little strappy moment, but that doesn't really work for me with what's going on here. And these actually tighten, which why I would need this tightened any more than I do not know, but this is drawstring all the way around. So that's why I'm also surprised I didn't give you extra room at the top if these are meant to tighten and do all that. But whatever, this one's just not made for me. It is very cute. So again, if you are a bit smaller than me, hold less weight in your stomach, this may work for you. I wanted to show you up close. It is just like little lace like in the fabric. It's very pretty, and the little yellow flowers, but yeah, didn't work for me. Okay, so I didn't take off my bra. You would need a strapless bra for this, and I'm also just wearing my own jeans. These are from Madewell, just because I wanted to show you this with like something I might actually wear it with. And honestly, I feel like I could almost go a size down in this. I know it's like very short, but there's just so much room because this whole top is smocked. So obviously this can accommodate a lot of different sizes, but I'm not actually stretching it that much. So I feel like there's just a lot of extra smocked fabric. I like it more when it's kind of quite fitted of a smocked top, so you get that kind of definition, and then the little peplum will have its moment. I know peplum tops are not super in, but I don't know, something about them, I just think they're very feminine, and they're not like peplums how they used to be, where it's tight and then like a big kind of bell going off of your hips. More, I see these kind of cropped little frill kind of peplum tops, and I just think they're really sweet, and especially for summer, like this is an easy little summer look. Yeah, I just thought that was an easy top that you throw in your rotation, 3X. But like I said, maybe go down if you want a tighter fit, just overall on your body. I think I'm ready for the Queen's Ball. This is beautiful. It's a little floral number. It has a lovely square neckline, but it's ever so slightly curved, which I think is very, very flattering. I'm just wearing a regular bra, and I would just have to kind of mess with it a little bit, but I think it would sit perfectly. My straps are just kind of off to the side here, and you don't see them at all. I love, love, love this defined waist, and then before it billows out, super soft with all this extra fabric. I love this. And I think it's a little bit different that it's floral, but then it's almost floral striped, and the floral is making the stripes. I think that's beautiful. The sleeves are also quite long. A lot of people might not like this just because how much is going on. Like you have long sleeves, a long dress. This doesn't feel costumey to me, but I can imagine for some people it might come off that way just because there is a lot of fabric going on. There's a bit of a leg slit, but it's super low and very, I feel like you wouldn't really be able to notice even when walking. Yeah, this is what it looks like. The back is smocked, and the zipper is along the back here as well. So there is a little bit of stretch in this dress back there, but the actual waistline here is not stretchy. But the top of the smocking is stretchy, as well as the bottom of the sleeves here. So I put it on over my head just because I always have a hard time doing up zippers once they're down. So I just slipped it right over my head. Had to like maneuver a little bit to get it down where it should be, but other than that, it was completely fine. Very pretty. I know it won't be everyone's cup of tea, but this is my perfect summer dress. It's a really lightweight, billowy, airy cotton. I think it just has really good breathability and super comfortable. I will say, I think most of these pieces have been just a touch see-through. And again, there's a lining. And when you kind of press it together, you can definitely see it ends like mid-thigh. Don't love that. I wish they would just make it the full length so you can't see this like obvious cutoff. It's like a give and take with the price, like you're getting certain things, but you're also not getting other things. And at Forever 21 right now, it seems like you're not getting full opacity, as you can see. So far, I would say this is my favorite item. There are no pockets. I kept looking and I was like, no pockets, but that's totally fine as well. Okay, so this one's very similar, but it's tight to the body. Now, I was kind of hoping after my last cider haul that maybe get something that had a little bit of room in the hips and then dropped off at the right spot, but this one is definitely just kind of a straight down dress, and then you have a little leg slit. It goes to about mid-thigh. Now, I think this would be a beautiful wedding guest dress. I think it is the most lovely shade of pink. You have the floral as well. I thought that this was like not lined up. If you guys see here, there's smocking down the front, and then you have these two, but it's lining up with this center stripe, but that's not the center of the dress. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Okay, I was like, what is like wonky? The lines aren't matching up. So I think that as well is like a pretty big whoopsie on this one, just because, I don't know, I think it just looks a little funny with the way that these lines are going. So that's another thing. You kind of see the quality come through and things like that. Matching up fabric pieces to make sure that the pattern lays correctly and the fabric is like a continuous pattern throughout might be a step that they kind of skipped on this one. Yeah, because this just doesn't look right. I don't love the fit on me. I'm wearing like a high waist panty, but like this isn't, you would probably need Spanx, but then this is kind of high, so you have to have one of those like Kim K one leg skim situations. But I think unless you really love it, I would probably skip this one. Also has the short lining, also pretty see-through. Why did they do that? It is smocked in the back, which is nice, so it's pretty stretchy. And then you have the self-tie sleeves. And I'm not like squeezed into this, I definitely have some room, but I hate when things cling to my belly button. That's how I don't mind if you see the outline of my lower tummy. I just don't like when you see indent of my belly button. That just tells me something's too small. The fabric's clinging, something's happening, and it's not making me look my best. So we're almost to the end and it's not looking great. This is a big old fail, and I'm sad because this kind of style of dress with these little cutouts has been very popular. I thought it wouldn't be too bad because I'm not mad at this part of my body. I thought it would sit kind of cute, and it does. This part does, and there's so much room in the skirt. The whole thing is elastic here. It's a dress, but it's only connected by this one small piece, and this beautiful chocolate brown, and then this whole top piece is like smocked. You can like adjust it. There's a lot of tie here, which I feel like kind of looks a bit messy, and it is kind of like a starchy cotton, so it probably just need to be steamed. It looks kind of wrinkly. Now here's the problem. Like I said, so much room here, like this generous even. I'm gonna turn around. I just have this tucked into my bra because what? There's no way. Not in a million years. That's not even like, it's a couple inches. I could sneak it over my head. No, that's like the size of my back, like the width of my back. No, it's not that bad. It's from here to here, which is still pretty bad. Yeah, this would never close. There's absolutely no stretch in this top bit. It's like a jacket zipper. So I tried keeping it closed and just slipping it over my head, but there was no way in all of the universes combined that this would fit. So yeah, I just like tucked it over here. So if you are much smaller on top than you are on bottom, I'm saying like a very large margin smaller on top than on bottom, maybe this would work for you. I just don't know someone who was 3X fit in this skirt would also fit this top. The math isn't mathing, but again, that's why we have returns. That's why returns were made, because sometimes things just don't work out. And this one definitely just didn't work out. I don't even feel bad about this not working. I'm like, oh, my waist is too big. No, the proportions are weird on this. This one's a no, and it should be a no for you unless you're Elastigirl. Okay. Sweet redemption and proof that the cutouts are indeed for us girlies, and it can be done well in a stiff fabric with no elastic and still fit perfectly. And let me just get into it. This dress is the freaking cutest. So it's this beautiful, soft kind of citron green, absolutely beautiful. Has those same cutouts. I guess it does have a bit of elastic on the waist here, but that's where the other one was elasticated as well. Beautiful V neckline. Am I starting to like V necklines? I don't know. I just think this is very flattering. I love the cut of this top. And then you have the little puff sleeve, and it's a very gauzy cotton elastic at the bottom of the sleeve. Beautiful. It's a great length as well. Like this is perfect, right to the knee. So perfect. And it's a bit longer in the back. Honestly, maybe even too long in the back. I like for there to be a little bit, but I don't want it to be like high-low, but that's okay. You have coverage in the back. You have a giant keyhole that goes to the top here. Tie it yourself and make the perfect little moment. Now, is my whole bra exposed? Yes. The only thing I would be able to do is wear like sticky boobs, to be honest. I'm like thinking, because most things you're going to be able to see that bra. Yeah, I just think this is really, really beautiful. I love that we're getting these trendy details. Yes, it's a little chubbalub hanging out there or whatever, but I like having the option of wearing what the trendy girls are wearing, okay? And the last one kind of like irked me a bit, but this is doing all the same things, but for my body in a way that makes me feel comfortable. And these are the same size. So this is the last item, but literally all of these pieces were in a 3X. So you can kind of see the range. Obviously things that have more stretch, have a little bit of elastic in them, tend to fit better and just give a little bit more ease when wearing them. However, even when they do have elastic, if the overall body measurements and composition are not matching up to your body and composition, it's just not going to work. So that brown dress, for example. Love that we ended on a good note. I always try and save the piece that I think I'm gonna really like until the end, because I don't want to like go out and be like sad about the whole experience. But the right bra, which would also like negate some of these like roly-poly-olies, which I don't even really mind, but just with the way it's sitting on my back, my bra is definitely pushing out of my skin into the little cutout. So without a bra as well, it would be a lot smoother back there, which would make this whole thing perfect. So, okay, so I told you my bun would get frizzier throughout this whole thing. I don't usually film with my hair up because it's easier to make it seem like my curly hair is not poofed out. But hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a little hit or miss. Like there was some really good finds, like this dress, but there's definitely things that I didn't love, that I didn't think were made well, low quality kind of items. So you get what you pay for sometimes, and I definitely feel like I'm learning some things. I already knew that pants particularly I don't get from places like Shein, Forever 21, the lower end places. They usually just don't fit me, especially around the tummy. I also don't love pants in general, so the striped pants not fitting, kind of figured that would happen. But just knowing as well that from Forever 21, they do this really sheer fabric thing with slips that are not full length, and I just really don't like the way it looks. I feel like being able to see a shorter slip underneath because the garment is see-through, I think it just cheapens the whole thing. For me, it's just like an eyesore. You see that it's like, oh, it's not made the best, which doesn't matter. I've had some pieces that I've had from H&M, Forever 21, Shein that I've had forever and ever, but it's definitely hit or miss. You definitely have to do some digging and find pieces that are good quality, that look high quality, even if they're affordable and you didn't pay that much for them. So that's my soapbox. I will hop off of it, but thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed this dress. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking around. Please like, subscribe, comment, do all those nice things down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.